Good morning. I'm here on a very rainy day at the Community Christian Church in Mount Pleasant on Main Street. I'm sitting here with Pastor
Thomas.
and this is the first time we're meeting, although we've kind of been in the same circles for quite some time. Because you've been in the ministry how many years?
A little over 60 years.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And he just told me his birthday is this week. And do you want to tell the people your age? Or is that like...
I'll be 81.
81. I thought you'd say 39. But I'm here. What is the physical address of this church?
709 West Main Street, Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant, PA. And your service times on Sunday morning?
We start at 10:30 on Sunday morning, every Sunday.
Good, good. And how are things going here at the Community Christian Church?
Well, since the pandemic, we're down just a little bit, but we average between 25 and 30 on a Sunday morning. Some very faithful people. And if everybody came all on the same Sunday, we might have 50 for that Sunday.
Well, that'd be tremendous. That'd be
But
wonderful.
that's the way things are.
Well, I have the same problem. If everybody showed up on the same day, I would assume it's just an intervention.
Right.
They were there to throw me out.
Well, it's either Christmas or Easter.
Well, exactly. That's wonderful. But anyway, we're looking for, the reason for this video series is to encourage people back to churches, specifically into your church. Do you have a word of encouragement that you'd like to give to the people listening?
Well, we meet each and every Lord's Day, and we gather about the table of the Lord in remembrance of Him. We have the preached word. I am not a long-winded preacher.
I like him already.
I generally have sermons anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes, but we love to sing. This coming Sunday, we are going to do a singspiration where the whole service will be songs that the congregation picks out and we sing. I get one Sunday where I don't have to preach.
Oh, that's
Or
good.
Don't get to preach.
Don't get to
that's,
preach, right.
That's a better way of putting it. So,
And then you have communion every Sunday.
we have communion every Sunday.
That's nice.
And that's what we feel, we take the example of Paul when he stayed in one community so that they could break bread on the Lord's Day. And we feel that the early church did it that way. They gathered together on the first day of the week to break bread. Mm-hmm. That was the purpose. They didn't gather together for a sermon or for singing. They broke bread, and that was the purpose of their gathering together. So we do that each and every Lord's Day.
That's very good. Now, the title Community Christian Church sounds familiar to you. It's maybe because you used to meet at Fox's Pizza.
Yes.
Down at the crossroads before you get into Mount Pleasant proper. And you used to be the owner of Fox's Pizza.
I owned Fox's Pizza until I retired a year ago. And we met in Fox's Pizza for a couple of years before we bought this particular location.
Right.
So.
Yes, this old church became available to you. You purchased it. God was in the purchase, you were telling me beforehand, and you're very glad and thankful and comfortable here.
God did a marvelous job for us in providing this place of worship. And some of the people who were members of the Baptist church here are members with us now. They stayed with us when we moved up here. I think that they did have 3 or 4 who went other places, but some of them did stay here. So we're very thankful for all of the people who come and share with us. We need more people. Everybody does, not because we need them, but because they need us.
Yeah, they need to hear the word.
People need to hear
fellowship.
the word. They need to fellowship with one another. And it's great to be able to watch a service on TV, but to be a part of a service, I think, is much better.
I couldn't have said that better myself. Now, are you a family man? Do you have a family?
I have my wife, and then we have 6 kids.
Oh, my.
The kids range in age from, I think, 54 or 52, something like that, to 44. And most of them do come here. I have a son who lives in Tennessee, and he doesn't come. But most of the others do come and share with us every single week here. And they have their children, so my grandchildren come also. We're thankful for that.
How long have you and your wife been married?
My,
Oh, I think I caught him.
no, my first wife
Oh, I'm
passed
sorry.
away. We had been married for 22 years, and my present wife, we've been married for 38 years.
Oh, that's a good long time.
Yeah.
Well, those are two very good long marriages, 22 years and 38 years. My goodness.
Yes, my first wife passed away of cancer
I'm sorry.
in 1963. Or I'm sorry, I have to rethink, 1983.
Yeah.
We got married in 1962, and she passed away in 1983. Then Kathy and I got married in 1984, and we've been happily married ever since.
I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Now, what do you like to preach on? I know, do you prefer the Old Testament stories, the New Testament Gospels? What are your favorite things to talk about?
I try to give a variety. I do use some Old Testament stories, but naturally we are a New Testament church. We don't go by the Old Testament standards, but sometimes there's some valuable lessons in the Old Testament that we will try to bring out. But we try to preach a lot from the New Testament, the book of Acts and the writings of the Apostle Paul, because even though at one time he was a foreigner to God, yet God turned him around and made him one of the most powerful men that has ever been used.
No argument. Absolutely.
And so I use a lot of his writings.
And we don't want to glance over just the conversion of Paul and the contribution he made to Christianity and the building of the churches. My goodness.
He did a marvelous
Yes.
job. And the original apostles, the work that they did with the early church is so important from the day of Pentecost right on through.
Yeah, we owe them a lot. We would not be here in America if they hadn't preached the gospel there and it was brought over here, and we would not
Right.
have churches here today. Yes, absolutely. That's terrific.
Right.
So as we close in on almost 8 minutes, boy, that went fast. My goodness, that went fast. If we close on any parting words you'd like to give to the people.
Well, would you just invite people to come and share with us each Sunday at 10:30, and we have a very friendly group of people. I know that anybody who comes will not walk out with having made some friends at least while they're here.
That's good. That should be your bumper sticker. You won't leave the place without a friend. That's a very good motto. But I thank you for your time.
Well,
so much. It's very nice meeting you, and you take care. We'll talk to you next time. God bless.
God bless you.